Less Than Zero by Bret Easton Ellis feels at first like a surface-level critique of the rich and famous. But look closer, and it becomes something much darker. A portrait of emotional emptiness in 1980s Hollywood that feels uncomfortably familiar today. To understand the world of Less Than Zero, we have to go back to the moment it was first written. Bret Easton Ellis was only around 20 years old, writing directly from what he knew and had been exposed to. His experience of upper-class life in Los Angeles bleeds into the novel through Clay, an 18-year-old who returns home and finds himself quietly repulsed by it. Although the novel deals with serious themes, its surface feels deliberately hollow. Clay's narration is flat and emotionally distant. He rarely reflects on anything. Thoughts appear, they disappear, without consequence. The people around him feel the same. They're less like characters and more like empty spaces, a part of the setting, background actors in a film. Blair, Clay's ex-girlfriend, is a clear example. They stay together despite having nothing to hold them there. They barely talk. Their relationship is purely physical and revolves around drugs and constant numbing of feeling. Connection is replaced with routine. This emptiness isn't accidental. It reflects the social consequence of 1980s consumer culture. At the height of capitalism, excess was encouraged and meaning quietly eroded. Relationships became transactional. Identity was shaped by image and consumption. For the wealthy and their children, abundance didn't produce fulfillment, but cynicism, apathy, and a growing sense that nothing really mattered. Once these characters realize their lives are pointless, it naturally leads to a loss of self. Clay drifts without direction, and the same is true for his friends. Their attention is consumed by the lives of others, movie stars, musicians, celebrities, constantly name-dropped at parties. This obsession reflects the culture of 1980s LA, fueled by the rise of media and overconsumption. Without a clear sense of identity, the characters are pushed to extremes. Some become emotionally void, while others explore curiosity that borders on psychopathy and moral detachment. Their fast-paced, meaningless lives leave little room for empathy or genuine connection. Ellis's critique of emptiness and overconsumption isn't just historical. The same patterns are visible today. Social media amplifies celebrity obsession. Consumer culture still equates identity with image, and detachment is normalized. What Less Than Zero shows us is unsettling. Abundance without meaning produces emotional voids, and the cost of a shallow, surface-level life is timeless. The novel feels bleak and cold, almost hopeless. But that's the point. It reminds us that there's still some humanity left. By noticing the emptiness in characters like Clay, we can see the same cycle repeating today, in a society governed by media and surface-level consumption, where it's easy to feel there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Recognizing it is the first step towards escaping our own versions of Los Angeles. I'll leave you with a line from the book. People are afraid to merge. Now, I want you to think, is that true of you?